Alright, let's dive into this because it's a wild ride. FIFA President Gianni Infantino is in hot water again, and this time it's not just about football politics. The latest twist: allegations of an affair and a payoff during his time at UEFA. But here's the thing, this isn't just a scandal, it's a window into the power dynamics and moral complexities of global football governance. Let's break it down. First off, the hook. Imagine being so powerful that your personal mistakes could cost you your career, yet you're still standing. That's Infantino. The Telegraph dropped a bombshell claiming UEFA paid off his alleged mistress, a junior colleague who got a 30% raise and an MBA on the organization's dime. Personally, I think this raises a deeper question. How often do we see leaders in sports governance held accountable for personal misconduct? It's rare, and that's what makes this story so fascinating. What many people don't realize is that this isn't just about Infantino's alleged affair, it's about the systems that enable such behavior. UEFA admitted to the payment but framed it as standard procedure. Really? Paying off someone involved with a high-ranking official is standard? From my perspective, this reeks of damage control. It's like they're saying, yeah, we knew, but it's fine because we followed the rules. But here's the kicker, those rules have since been tightened. So, were they really okay with it back then? This whole situation reminds me of how power works in these organizations. Infantino spent 16 years at UEFA before becoming FIFA boss, a rise that's both impressive and suspicious. One thing that immediately stands out is how quickly he climbed the ladder. Did his personal relationships play a role? In my opinion, absolutely. And that's the uncomfortable truth about leadership in sports. It's often as much about who you know as what you do. Now, let's talk about the fallout. UEFA is calling for his resignation, and even the Norwegian Football Federation's president, Lise Klaveness, has demanded he step down. But here's where it gets interesting. Infantino still has allies. CAF, CONMEBOL, and even Mexico's Football Federation are backing him. Why? Because he's promised them things like Morocco getting the World Cup final in 2030. If you take a step back and think about it, this is classic quid pro quo. Support me, and I'll give you what you want. It's politics, but in football. What this really suggests is that Infantino's grip on power isn't just about charisma, it's about strategic alliances. But here's the irony, those same alliances could be his downfall. UEFA's threat to boycott FIFA events is huge. Imagine a World Cup without European teams. That's a nightmare for FIFA. And yet, Infantino seems unfazed. Personally, I think he's playing a dangerous game. He's betting that his supporters will outweigh his critics, but what if he's wrong? A detail I find fascinating is how this scandal intersects with his botched private investment plan. Remember that? FIFA wanted to raise billions by selling off commercial rights. It was shelved after massive backlash, but it showed Infantino's willingness to push boundaries. Now, with these new allegations, it feels like the walls are closing in. What many people don't realize is that these scandals aren't isolated, they're part of a pattern of risky decision-making. If we zoom out, this isn't just about Infantino. It's about the culture of FIFA and UEFA. How many times have we seen leaders in these organizations embroiled in controversy? Too many. In my opinion, the real issue is the lack of accountability. Infantino denies everything, FIFA defends him, and the cycle continues. But this time, the pressure is different. With UEFA and CONCACAF turning against him, his position is more vulnerable than ever. So, where does this leave us? Infantino is campaigning for a fourth term, and the deadline for nominations is November. Will someone challenge him? Lise Klaveness would be a great candidate. She's smart, outspoken, and could be the first woman to lead FIFA. But even she's playing it safe, saying it's not about individuals but about the issues. Fair enough, but let's be real, sometimes, it is about the individual. Infantino's leadership style is divisive, and that's putting it mildly. Closing thought, this scandal isn't just about an affair or a payoff. It's about power, accountability, and the future of football governance. Infantino's story is a cautionary tale not just for him, but for anyone in a position of authority. The question is, will FIFA learn from this, or will it be business as usual? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below.